is Stephan Rolle, and I will be auditioning to be the Master of Ceremony for the 2014 National 4-H Hall of Fame this fall. The first segment will be the Master of Ceremonies application script. Good evening, and welcome to the National 4-H Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I am Stephan Rolle, 4-H member from Seminole County, Georgia, and I am pleased to welcome you to honor our group of distinguished laureates this evening. Please be seated as our 2014 4-H Hall of Fame laureates enter the auditorium. Author David McCullough once said, "Real success is finding your life work in the work that you love." Tonight's honorees represent that statement so well with their lifetime contributions to 4-H, as we will learn more about during the ceremony. As we begin, let me share a little bit of history of the National 4-H Hall of Fame. It began in the year of 2002 when the National Association of Extension 4-H Agents, National 4-H Council, and 4-H Headquarters partnered to create the opportunity during 4-H Centennial's year. The National 4-H Hall of Fame was established to recognize 4-H volunteers, financial supporters, and staff and pioneers who made major contributions within the 4-H movement at the local, state, and national level. Each land-grant university from across the nation may nominate up to 1 candidate per year, while the founding partners may nominate up to 3 candidates per year. The candidates represent 4-H in the broadcast sense. They may have been a 4-H volunteer, financial supporter, extension professional, or a staff employee who impacted 4-H significantly through contributions of time, energy, or financial resources to 4-H and its members. Tonight's ceremony introduces the 2014 National 4-H Hall of Fame class members. Before the 2014 class is officially introduced, we have special guests to share in welcoming our honored guests this evening. Lisa Loxman, Director for Families, 4-H and Nutrition, National Institute of Food and Agriculture, USD. Pan Van Horn, 2014 President of the National Association of Extension 4-H Agents, and Jennifer Sarangelo, President and CEO of National 4-H Council. This will be the second segment. At this time, I'll be moving on to talk a little bit about myself, my family, my leadership skills, and my interests. My full name is Stephan Josiah Rolle. I was born September 23rd, 1995 in a little town called Blakely, Georgia. I currently reside in Donaldsonville, Georgia, with my mom and my dad. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. One sister was overcome by a cancerous disease called lupus when I was 12, leaving behind a little boy and a little girl. I learned from that tragic event not to take family for granted and always be kind and loving. I am the baby of the family, so that means that I get everything that I want. I'm just kidding. It does not work that way in my family. My dad works as a sergeant at a correction facility in Chattahoochee, Florida, and my mom works with hospice care as an LPN. So we weren't technically be called a wealthy family. I've had to work for the things that I've wanted, which taught me a great lesson on how to care for my things and not take them for granted. Donaldsonville is a very small population town in Georgia, located really close to the Florida, Georgia, and Alabama line. It is a town where there is not much people to see or not much for people to do, which can be good and also bad. For being so small and inactive, I learned to take on every opportunity that 4-H, FBLA, or the Leo Club has to offer, which has helped me with my experiences. I have learned to experience many new things. The Seminole County school system is a wonderful school system in which everyone is encouraged to do what they believe in. I am happy to say that as of May 16, 2014 at 7:30 p.m., I graduated from Seminole County Middle High School with Principal's Honors, finishing number 9th in my 2014 senior class. Throughout my years of high school, I found myself growing a strong passion for leadership, inspired by my great friend, John L. Simpson. From his inspiration and encouragement, I've served as the President of the National Junior Honor Society, President of the National Honor Society, President of the Leo Club, Vice President of the State MDA Team Leo Club, President of my student government, President of FBLA, Co-Chair of Donaldsonville Junior Development Downtown Authority, President of the Holy Name Missionary Baptist Church Youth Group, team leader, Health Rocks ambassador, senior board for the Southwest District, Georgia 4-H camp counselor, and I am currently serving as a state representative for the 79th Georgia 4-H State Board of Directors. So as you can tell, I love to stay active and busy within not only my community, but also my state. I'll be attending the University of Georgia this fall, planning to major in biological sciences at the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. From there, I plan on to get accepted to Augustus Medical School to become an OB/GYN or a surgeon. My dream is to open my own practice with my friend who plans to obtain the same occupation. My number one goal is to come back to Donaldsonville and start programs which will help support our youth travel down the right road. I want to serve as a role model within the community and let others know that if you work hard and have faith, you can do everything that you set your mind to. That's what my parents taught me. So here's a few things about myself, my leadership, my interests, and my goals. Moving on to the third segment. I would like to move on talking about what 4-H means to me and how it has impacted my life throughout the years. I began participating in 4-H in the 5th grade. Although I must say that it wasn't by choice, but it was kind of like a requirement. I remember this lady coming into my 5th grade homeroom class and explaining what 4-H was and the many opportunities that it had to offer. She told us that her name was Miss Cindy and that she was the extension agent for Seminole County. At first, I had seen this as an opportunity to get out of schoolwork and to get out of class. Miss Cindy went on to explain to the class about DPA and summer camp at Rock Eagle. I rushed home and told my mom that I wanted to go to summer camp. My mom called and she found out more information about the summer camp and decided that I'd have to go to DPA before I even considered paying for camp expenses. I can remember getting my posters ready and writing a speech about a topic that I had no idea about. That topic was baseball. On the day of competition, we traveled to Americus, Georgia, and I stood in front of a group of students and I delivered the best speech that I thought I could ever write. And I delivered it to the best of my ability. I went to the interview station where they asked me, "Who is your favorite baseball player?" I said, "Shaquille O'Neal." Right then and there, I knew I had messed up. I did not place first, but I surprisingly placed third. At that moment, my mom decided that I had earned my chances to go to summer camp at Rock Eagle. And boy, was it the best summer of my life. I went to camp as a shy, chubby, scared little boy, and 4-H accepted me for who I was. No judgment, no bullying, only happiness and fun. I met a girl by the name of Miko Katie. She was a Muskogee's Miko. She told me, "Stephan, if you stay involved in 4-H, I promise you that you will have nothing but fun and experiences that will last you a lifetime." She told me to stay involved, and one day I will be able to be in her shoes. I listened to Miko Katie, and she was right. Ever since then, I stayed involved and I stayed active, not by requirement, but by choice. I found in 4-H friends, family, perhaps a few girlfriends here and there, but that's beside the point. 4-H has opened numerous doors of opportunities for me. I have learned communication skills. I have learned public speaking skills, leadership skills, and I have learned what it actually means to make the best better. An anonymous author once stated that the road to success is not straight. There's a curve called failure, a loop called confusion, speed bumps called friends, caution lights called families, and you'll endure flats. Those will be called jobs. But if you have a spare called determination, an engine called perseverance, insurance called faith, and a driver named Jesus, you will reach a wonderful destination called success. Throughout the years, I have learned that you must also have gas, and that gas is called 4-H. That gas will push you forward. That gas will encourage you to achieve your goals. That gas will accept you for who you are, and that gas will help you shine through so that all of your dreams can come true. This gas called 4-H has showed me the true meaning of life and what it has to offer. Coming from small town Donaldsonville, I have truly found my home, and that home is 4-H. The impact that 4-H has had on me is priceless, and I would not change it for anything in the world. Thank you for listening. the 2014 National 4-H Hall of Fame. I hope to see you soon.